How to look 10x better in 7 days. The ultimate teen glow up plan. You probably clicked on this video because you look in the mirror sometimes and think, I could look so much better. Maybe your hair never sits right. Your skin isn't where you want it to be. Your clothes feel random. You look tired even after sleeping. You don't feel confident walking into a room. And every time you try to fix it, you get overwhelmed. One video tells you to completely change your diet. Another tells you to buy a $200 skincare routine. Someone else says you need to wake up at 5 a.m., run 10 miles, meditate, and completely reinvent your personality. And then you do none of it, because it's too much. So forget all of that. For the next 7 days, we're keeping this ridiculously simple. I'm going to give you a step-by-step glow-up plan that focuses on the things you can actually control. Your grooming, your skin, your hair, your sleep, your body, your clothes, your posture, your confidence, and your environment. Now, let's be realistic. You're not going to completely change your genetics in 7 days. Your bone structure isn't going to magically transform. You're not going to wake up looking like a different person. But that's not the goal. The goal is to take the version of you that exists right now and make him look significantly cleaner, healthier, sharper, and more confident. And if you actually follow everything in this video for 7 days, you should be able to look back at day 1 and notice a difference. So don't just watch this. Treat it like a challenge. Because 7 days from now you should be able to say, yeah, I actually did something. And the best part, you don't need to wait until you have more money. You don't need to wait until you have the perfect genetics. You don't even need to wait until you feel motivated. Everything we're doing starts with things you can control today. So grab a note on your phone if you need to. Write down the 7 days and actually follow along. Because watching a glow-up video for 24 minutes isn't going to change your appearance. Using it will. Let's start with day 1. Day 1, the complete reset. The first day isn't about getting shredded. It isn't about buying new clothes. And it definitely isn't about some crazy transformation. Day 1 is about removing the chaos. Because if your environment is a mess, your habits are probably going to be a mess too. So we're starting there. Step 1. Clean your room. And I know what you're thinking. What does my room have to do with looking better? More than you think. Look around. If there's laundry on the floor, empty bottles on your desk, food wrappers everywhere, and your bed hasn't been made in 3 days, you're constantly surrounded by visual reminders that you haven't been taking care of yourself. So fix it. Make your bed. Put your clothes away. Clean your desk. Throw away the trash. Vacuum the floor. Clean your mirror. You don't need a luxury bedroom. You just need an environment that doesn't make you feel like you're losing control. And here's the thing. A clean room isn't going to give you a sharper jawline, obviously, but it changes something that matters just as much. Your behavior. When everything around you is organized, it's easier to follow through on the things you said you were going to do. Your gym clothes are ready. Your skincare is where you left it. Your school stuff isn't scattered everywhere. Your morning starts with less friction. And when you're trying to build new habits, reducing friction is everything. You want the right decision to be the easy decision. Now step 2. Take a proper shower. And I mean a proper shower. Wash your body. Wash your hair appropriately for your hair type. Clean the areas that actually get sweaty. Wash your face. Use deodorant. Brush your teeth. Clean your nails. Put on completely clean clothes. This sounds basic, because it is. But basic doesn't mean useless. In fact, these are some of the fastest ways to improve how you present yourself. And here's a quick test. Stand in front of a mirror after your shower. Clean hair, clean skin, clean clothes, good breath, deodorant. Compare that version of yourself to how you looked after 3 hours of gaming, sweating, scrolling, and wearing the same hoodie from yesterday. The difference is immediate. That's why you shouldn't underestimate the fundamentals. And then we're getting to one of the biggest visual upgrades. Your hair. Your haircut can completely change the way your face looks. But don't blindly copy some random haircut from TikTok. The haircut that looks amazing on one guy can look terrible on another. Look at your hair texture. Look at how thick it is. Think about how much time you're realistically willing to spend styling it every morning. And if your current haircut is completely overgrown, get it cleaned up. You don't need anything extreme. Just make it intentional. And if you're not sure what haircut would work for you, ask an actual barber. Show them a couple of reference photos. Explain what you like, and listen to their advice. Don't be afraid to say you want something easy to maintain. The best haircut isn't necessarily the most complicated one. It's the one that works with your hair and makes you feel good, without requiring 30 minutes of styling every morning. Then clean up your eyebrows if they need it. not reshape them into completely different eyebrows. Just remove obvious stray hairs. Same thing with facial hair. If you have uneven facial hair that doesn't look intentional, keeping it clean can look much better than trying to force a beard before you're ready for one. And finally, take a picture. Same lighting, same angle, neutral expression, front facing. This is your day 1 baseline. Don't post it. Don't obsess over it. You're going to compare it to day 7. And trust me, having that comparison will make the whole challenge feel different. Because sometimes you don't notice small improvements day by day. But put day 1 next to day 7. Now you can actually see them. Day 2, sleep like your life depends on it. Day 2 is probably the least exciting part of this entire challenge. And maybe the most important. Sleep. If you're a teenager, you should generally be aiming for around 810 hours of sleep. Not 5, not 6, not I'll catch up on the weekend. 8 to 10. Because you can't expect to look and feel your best when you're constantly exhausted. And I know exactly what happens. You say, I'll go to sleep at 11. Then 11 becomes 11:30. 11:30 becomes midnight. Then you're watching one more video. Then another. And suddenly it's 2 a.m. We've all been there. So tonight, we're breaking the cycle. About an hour before bed, start getting away from your phone. You don't have to throw it out the window. Just stop using it as your permanent source of stimulation. Put your phone somewhere away from your bed if possible. Set your alarm. Dim the lights. Make your room comfortable. And go to sleep. If you're struggling to fall asleep, don't turn bedtime into another competition. You don't need to force yourself to fall asleep instantly. Create a routine that tells your brain, okay, we're done for today. Same general bedtime. Same general wake-up time. Less stimulation before bed. A darker, quieter room. And enough time to actually sleep. Then tomorrow morning, don't immediately grab your phone. Get out of bed. Open your curtains. Get some natural light. Drink some water. Wash your face. Move around. Go outside if you can. And here's something important. Don't try to become a perfect morning routine guy overnight. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need a cold shower. You don't need to journal for 45 minutes. You just need to wake up at a reasonable time and stop starting your day by scrolling. Because when you wake up and immediately consume hundreds of random videos, you're letting other people decide what your brain thinks about before you've even started your day. Instead, get up, get moving, and start your day intentionally. Even something as simple as making your bed, getting dressed, eating breakfast, and stepping outside for a few minutes can completely change the feeling of your morning. Now here's your challenge for tonight. Get your full night's sleep. Then tomorrow, pay attention to how you feel. Because when you're properly rested, your eyes look less tired. Your mood is better. Your energy is higher. Your posture improves. You're more social. And you naturally look more alive. Sometimes the best glow up isn't adding something. It's simply stopping yourself from being exhausted all the time. Day 3, fix your face. Now we're getting into the part everybody wants to hear about. Your face. And I'm going to save you a lot of time. You do not need 17 skincare products. You do not need some $300 routine. And you definitely don't need to follow every weird facial hack you see online. Start with the basics. If you don't already have a routine, keep it simple. A gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen during the day. That's your foundation. And if you're dealing with persistent acne, irritation, or another skin problem, don't just keep throwing random products at it. Talk to a parent, doctor, dermatologist, or another qualified professional who can actually help you figure out what's going on. Because damaging your skin barrier isn't a glow up. Your skin doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be cared for. And don't fall into the trap of changing products every 2 days. Because you don't see instant results. Give your routine time. Be consistent. Keep track of what you're actually using. And don't introduce 5 new products at once. Because if your skin reacts badly, you're not even going to know what caused it. Now let's talk about something incredibly underrated. Your pillowcase. You're putting your face against it every night. So change it regularly. Keep your bedding clean. And stop touching your face every 5 seconds. You're touching your phone, your keyboard, your desk, door handles. Then you're touching your face. Break the habit. Next, your teeth. Brush twice a day. Floss. Keep your breath fresh. You don't need to obsess over having movie star teeth. You just need good oral hygiene. Then, your lips. If they're constantly dry, use a basic lip balm. That's it. Then, your eyebrows. Keep them clean and natural. You don't need to completely reshape them. Your goal isn't to look like you got your eyebrows professionally sculpted every morning. Your goal is to look clean. And then we have facial hair. If you don't have much yet, that's completely fine. You're young. Don't feel like you need to grow a beard just because you think every masculine-looking guy online has one. And if you do have facial hair, keep it intentional, clean, even. And here's another thing. Pay attention to the small details people notice without consciously thinking about them. Clean nails, fresh breath, no crusty lips, no greasy hair, no dirty shoes, no wrinkled shirt. None of these things individually seem massive, but together, they completely change your presentation. Now here's the important part. Don't spend 2 hours staring at your face in the mirror. That's not self-improvement. That's obsession. Look after yourself, then go live your life. Because the goal of a glow-up isn't to become obsessed with your appearance. It's to improve your appearance enough that you can stop worrying about it. Day 4. Build the frame. Day 4 is about your body. And I'm going to say something that you need to hear if you're young. Don't starve yourself to get lean. You're still growing. Your body needs food. You need nutrients. You need energy. So if you want to improve your physique, don't copy some extreme diet from a fitness influencer. Build healthy habits instead. Eat actual meals. Get enough protein. Eat fruits and vegetables. Drink water. And stay active. That's it. You don't need to count every calorie. You don't need to eliminate every food you enjoy. And you definitely don't need to punish yourself because you eat something unhealthy. Think long term. If most of your meals are balanced and you're active, you're already moving in the right direction. If you're already training, keep training. If you're not, start simple. You can train at home. Push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, pull-ups if you have access to a bar, or join a gym and learn how to lift properly. You don't need to destroy your body every workout. You need consistency, because your body responds to what you repeatedly do, not what you do once. And here's another mistake I see all the time. Guys train for 3 days, look in the mirror, don't see a completely different physique, and quit. That's not how this works. Your goal this week isn't to build a completely new body. Your goal is to prove to yourself that you can train consistently. Because once consistency becomes normal, the results have somewhere to come from. And here's another major visual upgrade. Walking. Go outside, walk, move, get some fresh air. You don't need to turn every day into a cardio marathon. Just stop spending 12 hours sitting in one position while staring at a screen. Now, posture. This one is huge. Stand up, relax your shoulders. Keep your head in a neutral position. Don't walk around staring at the ground. Don't collapse your chest. Don't walk like you're trying to hide from everyone. And don't overcorrect by pushing your chest out like you're posing for a superhero movie. Just stand naturally, confidently. Your posture changes the way your clothes fit. It changes your silhouette. It changes how you move. And it changes how people perceive you. But here's the key. Don't constantly think about your posture. Instead, build awareness. Every time you look at your phone, check yourself. Every time you walk through a doorway, reset. Shoulders relaxed. Head up. Eyes forward. Over time, it'll become natural. And don't forget your neck and shoulders. Not because you need some ridiculous perfect masculine neck routine. Simply because spending your entire day hunched over a screen isn't doing you any favors. Get up. Move around. Stretch if you feel stiff. Change positions. Your body is designed to move. Use it. Day 5. Upgrade your style. Now let's fix your clothes. And I'm going to tell you something that might save you a lot of money. You don't need more clothes. You need better outfits. A lot of guys have a closet full of clothes and somehow wear the same 3 outfits every week. So we're simplifying. First, fit. This is probably the most important part. Your shirt shouldn't look like it's painted onto your body. Your pants shouldn't be falling off. And your clothes shouldn't look like you borrowed them from someone 3 sizes bigger. Find proportions that work for your body. You want to look comfortable, not squeezed, not swallowed. And here's a simple challenge. Take everything out of your closet that you actually wear. Then build 3 outfits. 1 casual, 1 slightly more put together, and 1 that you would wear when you want to look your absolute best. Take pictures of all 3. Now you don't have to stand in front of your closet every morning thinking, what am I even supposed to wear? You already know. Second, cleanliness. This sounds obvious, but clean clothes make a massive difference. Wash your clothes. Take care of your shoes. Don't wear the same hoodie for 7 straight days. And please, if something smells bad, wash it. You don't fix dirty clothes with more cologne. Third, color. If you don't know how to dress yet, don't overcomplicate it. Start with simple colors. Black, white, gray, navy, brown, beige. Then learn how to combine them. You don't need a neon orange shirt with bright green pants and 6 accessories, unless that's genuinely your style. But if you're trying to look cleaner, start simple, then add personality. Maybe a watch, maybe a necklace, maybe a jacket, maybe a pair of sneakers you really like. The goal is to look like you chose your outfit on purpose. And here's another underrated thing. Shoes. You can have a great outfit and completely ruin it with dirty, beat-up shoes. So clean them. It takes a few minutes. And the difference is obvious. And here's something that almost nobody talks about. Your clothes should match the environment. Don't dress like you're going to a nightclub when you're going to school. Don't wear gym clothes everywhere. Don't wear an outfit just because TikTok says it's trending. Your style should fit your life. And most importantly, don't spend money you don't have trying to look rich. You can look incredibly well put together in affordable clothes. Fit, cleanliness, color. Those 3 things will take you surprisingly far. Day 6. Confidence is part of the glow up. Now we're getting to something that doesn't show up in a mirror, but everybody notices it. Your presence. Because here's the truth. You can have perfect skin, perfect hair, great clothes, a good physique, and still not come across as confident. Why? Because confidence isn't just appearance, it's behavior. So today we're changing the way you interact with people. First, make eye contact, not creepy staring, just normal eye contact. When somebody talks to you, look at them. Listen, don't constantly look around the room. Second, speak clearly. You don't need to force a deeper voice. You don't need to talk like some movie character. Just slow down. Open your mouth. Actually finish your sentences. And here's a little challenge. Today, have one conversation with somebody you normally wouldn't talk to. A classmate, someone at the gym, someone on your sports team, a friend of a friend. It doesn't have to be some deep conversation. Just start it. Ask a question. Make an observation. Listen to what they say. That's it. Because social confidence is a skill. And skills get better through reps. Third, stop apologizing for existing. Don't say sorry every time you ask a question. Don't constantly seek approval. Don't change your personality because you're worried someone won't like you. And here's the biggest one. Stop trying to impress everybody. You don't need everyone to think you're cool. You don't need every girl to like you. You don't need every guy to respect you. And you definitely don't need strangers on the internet to validate you. Focus on becoming someone you respect, because that's where real confidence starts. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to them. If you want to try a sport, try it. If you want to start a project, start it. If you want to improve at something, be bad at it for a while. Confidence doesn't appear because you repeatedly tell yourself, I'm confident. It comes from evidence. You do something difficult, you survive it, then your brain learns. I can handle things. Then you do something harder. And eventually you don't need to pretend you're confident. You just are. And that's why you should stop waiting to feel confident before taking action. Action comes first. Confidence follows. And that's why the best glow up is not just becoming better looking. It's becoming harder to shake. Day 7. Put everything together. Day 7. You made it. Now we're putting everything together. And this is where the entire week starts to make sense. First, sleep. Get your full night's rest. Don't ruin the entire challenge because you decided to stay up until 3 a.m. watching YouTube. Wake up, open the curtains, get some natural light. Drink water, take your shower, clean your face, brush your teeth, fix your hair, clean your nails, put on your best fitting outfit, clean your shoes, use a small amount of fragrance if you wear it. Then stand in front of the mirror. Relax. Don't suck in your stomach. Don't flex. Don't make a weird face. Just stand normally. Now think about day 1. Maybe you notice that your hair looks better. Maybe your skin looks healthier. Maybe you're less tired. Maybe your clothes fit better. Maybe your posture changed. Maybe you've simply become more aware of yourself. And now, take the exact same picture you took on day 1. Same angle, same lighting, same distance. Put them next to each other. Before, after. And here's something important. Don't judge the transformation based on whether you suddenly looked like a completely different person. That's not realistic. Look for the details. Do you look more awake? Does your hair frame your face better? Does your outfit look more intentional? Do you stand differently? Do you look more comfortable in your own skin? Those changes matter. And maybe the biggest difference won't even be visible in the picture. Maybe you actually kept the promises you made to yourself for 7 straight days. That's a win too. And here's what I want you to understand. The 7 days weren't the transformation. The 7 days were the beginning. Because if you can do this for 7 days, you can do it for 30. If you can do 30, you can do 90. And 90 days of better sleep, better grooming, better training, better nutrition, better style, and better habits. That's when people start noticing. Not because you found some secret hack, because you became consistent. Final message. And I want to end this video with something important, especially if you're young. Don't let the internet convince you that your entire worth comes from your face. You don't need perfect genetics. You don't need a perfect jawline. You don't need to look like some edited model on Instagram. And you definitely don't need to hate yourself into becoming better. Take care of yourself because you respect yourself. Train because you want a stronger body. Eat well because you want energy. Sleep because you want to feel alive. Take care of your skin because you want to look clean. Dress well because you enjoy expressing yourself. Build confidence because you want to experience more of life. That's the mindset. Not, I hate how I look, so I need to change everything. But, I respect myself enough to become better. And that's a completely different way of approaching self-improvement. You're not trying to become somebody else. You're taking what you already have and making the most of it. That's the real glow up. And if you actually followed this 7-day plan, I want you to do one more thing. Come back to this video and tell me the one thing that made the biggest difference for you. Was it your hair, your skin, your sleep, your physique, your style, your confidence? I want to know. And if you're reading the comments after finishing the challenge, tell somebody else what worked for you too, because there are probably thousands of other guys watching this who are starting from exactly where you started. Maybe they're insecure about their skin. Maybe they hate their haircut. Maybe they feel awkward socially. Maybe they just don't know where to begin. And sometimes seeing another person actually do it is enough to make you start. So don't keep the progress to yourself. And if you're watching this right now thinking, I'll start tomorrow. No. You already know where that leads. Tomorrow becomes Monday. Monday becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start tonight. Clean your room. Set your alarm. Put your phone away. And tomorrow day 1 begins. 7 days. That's all I'm asking. Give yourself 7 days and see what happens. And if 7 days changes how you feel about yourself even a little bit, don't stop there. Keep going. Because the goal was never to look 10x better in 7 days. The goal was to prove that you can actually change. I'll see you in the next one.